Hey everybody, and welcome to Hits Blunt Sports. And Hits Blunt Sports is, if you watch the Hits Blunt show, you kind of know what we do. We smoke this weed, we get these topics, but on Hits Blunt Sports, it's all sports, all the time. So, without further ado,
Dun, dun, dun.
dun 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 dun, it's Hits Blunt Sports. So the first pretty much topic on today's His One episode of sports, we got the Chiefs returning to the Super Bowl. We got Patrick Mahomes winning his second MVP. We got Justin Jefferson. He won Offensive Player of the Year. Shout out to him. That's one of my favorite receivers. Told y'all.
Catch of the year.
Tyreek Hill ain't never. The fact that y'all thought that Tyreek Hill was better than him was crazy. It was crazy to me. It was insane. It was fucking insane. We got it on wax, and y'all niggas said it too. That's what's insane.
Who y'all?
This motherfucker over there. But we also got LeBron James passing Kareem on being the NBA's all-time leading scorer, and we got a bunch of blockbuster NBA trades that went down.
I mean,
so
they probably still coming. Or is it
it's almost a trade deadline, so a lot of them gonna come before that deadline.
I'm about to say, I think it's the deadline. Today's the deadline.
Yeah, so a lot of more trades. A lot of more trades. Yeah, it probably is over with at 12 o'clock. They're gonna be here.
Russ is in Utah.
Yeah, but where y'all want to start?
I mean, we can start with the Chiefs, man.
Should we start with the Chiefs? Okay.
Kansas City Chiefs defeated the Cincinnati Bengals in their AFC Championship game to go on to play the Philadelphia Eagles, who defeated the San Francisco 49ers in their NFC Championship game. And this will be the first time these two teams are meeting in the Super Bowl. A return for Andy Reid to play against very much a revenge game against Philly in the Super Bowl, which is crazy. Because he took Philly to a Super Bowl. He didn't take him to the last one. Philly's last Super Bowl was Doug Peterson. But you also got the Kelsey brothers being the first two brothers to play against each other in the Super Bowl. And then it's pretty, like I said, it's going to be a pretty wild game. Both offenses are the number one offenses in the league, well, in their respective conferences. And then they have pretty much the same identical record. It's a matchup of even teams. If it couldn't be no even when you're doing bets and sports betting, damn near every line. It's if you bet on either team, it's the same line. It's the same line. Any team you bet on, you can bet on either team and win.
It's gonna be a dogfight.
Yeah. You can bet 10 on the Chiefs and win 80. You can bet 10 on the goddamn Eagles and win 80.
But you expect nothing less when it's best of the best. As Coach Herm once said famously during a press conference, you play to win the game.
On God. You ain't never lie.
I feel like it's gonna be a barn buster. You think you got the over under on that game? Over 50, over 49.5 points game or under? Total.
Oh, you talking about the total score?
Yeah, total score. Under or over?
Over 50?
Over 50, I think.
Over 50? You got the over under on the point spread? It's gonna be under two points or less, or over 2 points or less to decide the score.
Over.
You think they gon'? You know, it's crazy odds if it's a no touchdown game.
Was it like 10,000
It's like negative 42,000. So if you bet $10, you'll win like two bands. They don't score a fucking touchdown in the game.
That's a pretty risky bet.
Yeah, that's a pretty bold prediction.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Now, one Super Bowl was like that, shitty like that. that shit. But yeah, Super Bowl's gonna be cracking, bro. Like so, we don't really got no sports betting lines for you niggas. We ain't doing all that. We ain't putting no money in y'all pocket. You ain't putting no money in none. So okay. So Patrick Mahomes winning his second MVP. What do y'all think about that, man?
Well deserved.
Well deserved. He earned it.
Oh yeah.
It was close to the end.
Number 1 in passing yards. You know what I mean?
Touchdowns.
41 touchdowns. You know what I mean? Looked stellar all season, honestly. Even on the weeks when it was a little tough and the times were rough. And we might have lost the game.
We looked like we was down and out.
Threw a few picks. It wasn't crazy.
That's Pat, though. That is Pat. That's what Pat does.
They gonna throw a handful. They get him sometimes.
Pat throws his picks. Pat has his bad games. He even went out there and won on one leg, man. He did everything of deserving of MVP. Most passing yards, I think, this season. Most touchdowns thrown, 2 this season. It was no statistical measure. I don't think nobody could say that any quarterback was better than Pat.
Yeah,
and when it came to winning, he won. He won.
27-3
on the biggest goddamn stage that you could play on.
10-3 in the playoffs.
Baby Goat is on the road.
So far,
It's our era, and it's the time for the Chiefs, bro.
1-1 in the playoffs.
And I'm not just being a homer because I'm a Kansas
Super
City
Bowl.
and I'm a Chiefs fan, but this is what we all, like I said, this is what I said earlier in the year when we talked about the Chiefs. My testament measure with them is no longer in the regular season. I only measure them what they do in the playoffs. Because Pat he's setting the standard to where, he getting to that LeBron status. He got that.
He got to win this one.
He got to win. Yeah, he got to win another one. So he already won in the playoff in the Super Bowls.
Yeah.
So yeah, he got to go. He can't go 2. He can't go 1-2.
He due for like a masterpiece.
Yeah, he got to be that 2-1. He got to have that. It's got to be his year of dominance. Win the MVP, win Super Bowl MVP, win Super Bowl.
I think him and Chris gonna show up.
You need to play his heart out. I mean, I don't know why I'm acting like we Pat
They
not
probably
gonna do all that shit.
double team Travis. I think Valdez Scantling gonna get off.
Baby, but Kadarius Toney playing, ain't joking. Everybody playing. So we got our whole receiving corps. I think the only one that's unhealthy is probably still Cole probably.
Justin Watson was sick last time, so he'll be out there.
Justin Watson. Yeah, you talking about Justin Watson.
And we still got the tight ends. We got Baby Boy, and we got Noah Gray.
And then brought back Hilaire, even though we really don't need his ass.
He gonna be able to give us some spark though. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't played in a long time, and then he been so quiet that they gonna give him a lot. I feel like all 3 of the running backs are gonna get a lot of looks because it's gonna make them play it's gonna make Philly play on their heels. Like we're gonna give them a dose of their own medicine.
Because we used to playing elite pass rushing, bro.
Because Clyde is cool, he just can't be your main running back. Clyde is a cool mix in running back though. Like we mix Clyde in with them niggas and Pacheco and Jerick McKinnon. Clyde he gonna look good on a couple of burst plays. He'll get a couple plays where he'll break a couple tackles and he'll be like, damn, Clyde, this is what we've been wanting out of you. But he don't do that. But he just ain't. You can't give him 10, 12 totes a game and expect a whole bunch out of him. He on and off. Some games he'll do good, some games he'll disappear.
I think his thing is he just unfortunately got that injury thing because he started off the season pretty good and then he got hurt. So it's hard to say this year one way or the other. I just say it's up in the air. But we'll see whether they keep him or not. Him or Cole. You're going to have to pay him some decent money.
Nah, not for how bad you are.
No, I'm not saying it's going to be a lot, but I'm only saying...
You ain't got to give him no decent money. You just got to give him just a cool contract.
No, that's what.
He ain't about to get paid.
No, not on top.
He ain't about to get paid.
No, he ain't getting no like no Zeke money. Like he about to, like he just got.
He not getting close to Zeke. About to get traded.
No, they probably gonna resign him from Chiefs.
Nah, he in trade talks right now. He about to trade Zeke. Too much. He got too much money on the books, nigga. He gotta go. Especially when you was that close to a Super Bowl. You was that close to Super Bowl, and then Zeke not even your main running back no more. Tony Pollard is. Oh, nigga, shit. He getting paid way too much money to be a backup. That's just real.
Yeah. Tony got hurt.
You getting paid too much money to even share time. You shouldn't be sharing time because you too damn getting paid too much. That's how good you should be. You should be to where you don't even share time. Like Derrick Henry make that kind of money. He should be making that. I mean, he ain't got. I don't think he got paid yet by the Titans.
I think yeah.
They did. Titans already read him up. I don't think they did.
I think he got paid before Zeke though. I could be mistaken.
This is his season. This is free agency year. This right now. Derrick Henry free agent currently. Like
you sure? Or maybe you sure he didn't get paid last off here?
I'm positive he a free agent. He a free agent this year. I think my boss knew what the boys talking about. He talking about he like you still want to you think you gonna tend to play? He said shit I want to. He said but shit they not pay me. I want to stay. He said but the money ain't right. I'm gonna go where the money at. He said,
I was just about to say that. You think he gonna go for the money? Probably so.
He already said he was.
This early, yeah.
Did he say he was gonna set the market?
Maybe the next contract he'll probably go
or he
for
just want to get paid with
the next contract he'll go for the Super Bowl.
He probably just want to get paid comparable to where all the other running backs is getting paid. You got Le'Veon Bell, and then you got motherfucking Ezekiel Elliott. You got niggas like that who's gotten a fat contract. So then it's like, I'm Derrick Henry, nigga. I done led the league in rushing multiple years, and all nigga,
He's Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I already took a shitty contract, bro. I'll let y'all franchise tag me twice.
He should set the money.
He's like, yeah, nigga, he probably gonna be the standard of running backs.
He'll probably do 17 because Zeke had what? Dude get paid 16 million next year too. If I'm not mistaken.
Nah, he'll get paid way more.
I think he'll get.
Derrick Henry supposed to be getting. He gonna probably get around like 20 million a year. Running back.
You think he's gonna give him a receiver one?
He gonna probably be like that. Cause he's like a pure offensive weapon. He'll probably get damn near. He probably get close to like, I know receiver money for sure, but it'll probably even look like quarterback money for real.
I think they do 17.
He gonna be probably one of the few running backs with a guaranteed contract. Like most running backs don't get money guaranteed, nigga.
Yeah.
They get fat year deals, but they don't get guaranteed pay. I feel like he gonna get a guaranteed like a 50 million, 30 million guaranteed type shit. Set the bar like that for running backs. Like, nah, nigga, I'm guaranteed. Get a 4 or 5 year, $100-something million deal. Guaranteed like 80 million, 60 million of it to him. That way he gotta play with you in perpetuity. Cause if you give him a deal like that, that's pretty much the end of his career deal. 5 years on a running back, that's a wrap. Running backs don't got that long, nigga. You put another 5 years on him, he retiring on your team, nigga. You pretty much but then you good.
You think he got 5 years in him?
Yeah. Derrick Henry, yeah.
He what, 30? He about already 30.
Derrick Henry younger than us. He probably about 20. Probably about 20 something.
Probably like 27.
27, yeah, he's younger than us. Yeah, he's a young man. But yeah, nigga, he can get his little money, get his little perpetuity contract.
Oh yeah, he should retire a Titan. Hopefully they give him that. And just do. That's a. I mean, he's not St. George 2.0, but
he's 29.
Yeah, okay, I know what
Yeah, so it'll be a perpetuity contract, whatever he get, bro. Just because his age, period, high upper 20s, younger 30, yeah, he gonna get about a 4. He gonna want a 4 or 5 year deal, nigga. I don't want no damn 2 year. Yeah, I don't want no 1, 2, 3. I don't want that. 3 years, nigga. That ain't enough, nigga.
So what did they give you? 3 years, 20 million, fully guaranteed.
3 years, $20 million, fully guaranteed, even if I don't play on the team.
What do you mean?
That's what fully guaranteed is.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
So even if I don't play on the team, you're gonna give me $20 million. All my money, all the money from this contract is gonna be fully guaranteed to me, whether I play or don't play. That's crucial. If I'm a team, if I'm an NFL team, I'm not putting myself in that position.
Yeah, for a running back.
Yeah, not for no running back. I'm not putting myself in that position. Hell no. So I gotta pay you whether you play or not, nigga. I gotta have money shelled out, guaranteed to you whether you play or not. Hell no, nigga. What if you fucking break your fucking leg and you gone for a year now? I might want to cut you, nigga.
Okay, so
I might want to cut your ass, bro.
what did they offer him? You said 29, right?
Mm-hmm.
They offer him.
And if I'm a running back, I'm thinking like that, nigga.
4 years.
Nigga, I could break my leg next year and I could get cut, bro.
4 years, 17.5. Hold on, what's that?
Especially having already been hurt.
40 million guaranteed.
Like I said, it depends on what the.
Fully guaranteed.
How many years?
I said 4 years.
4 years.
17.5 a year. 40 million guaranteed. 40.5.
45. It'd be like 40. That's like 50.
40.5. No, not 40.5.
Because if I'm getting 15, 17 million a year.
That's 35. That's
35 every
that's
two. That's like 60. Yeah, that's like 60 something.
Yeah, a little more than half.
60, $70 million. Yeah, damn near, something like that. But then if I'm getting that much damn money, nigga, per year, bro, it's still a whole nother factor. So it's like, do I want to shell out all this fucking money to my running back, and knowing I gotta build around this nigga? I mean, you gotta pretty much be sure that the quarterback that you just drafted, and Malik Willis, is ready to take the reins by next year, and you're gonna get some help around on the outside, but it's damn near impossible to get help around on the outside if you don't got money. I mean, you can try to hit in the draft, but that shit hard. You got to hit like a motherfucker in the draft. You got to trade. You got to hit, and then you can, like I said, you can put a team around you. Because I feel like that's how it is with these new quarterbacks. They just need chemistry with niggas. I feel like all the new receivers coming in, anybody could be a superstar. Anybody could be a bust. Because how the systems and shit they coming from all these offenses to score all these points and do all this shit. So they used to playing in high caliber offenses and doing all this shit. So it could be anybody's hit or miss. It depends on where they go.
Depending on where you go, the coach you have, the situation you in,
situation
the organization you're a part of.
You can see even in the Washington, Jahan Dotson, he, you know what I'm saying, he might have came in as a rookie. But Terry McLaurin was the guy before Dotson came in and said, like, nigga, I might be a rookie, but nigga, I can ball, nigga. I can play right now. Like, you got a shitty team. That's just how it was. We got a shitty ass team.
No, they need a quarterback.
They don't know who their identity is.
They need a quarterback. They can run the ball. They can pass.
Because most teams, I wouldn't say they need quarterbacks.
I think
some teams just need to know what their identity is. Yeah,
a couple more offensive lines.
They need to just be satisfied. What I would do, teams like that, because my quarterback in situation, he already don't know what he on. I would re-up on him like I would re-up on Tyler Heineke. Like I would give him a 5-year deal, but make it so fucking cheap. But he's gonna be happy to have a 5-year deal.
5 years.
I'm gonna put terminology in it to where he can't renegotiate until nigga after his contract is over, and then I'm gonna put like all types of terminology in there to where he can't get about this shit, because he's about to become the starter, and then it's gonna be like, nigga, we're gonna make you be the starter, but everything else we gonna build around you.
I mean,
but we know what you are. We know how good you are. We know that you're not that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be like Kyle Shanahan, pretty much. You got to be able to just whatever I got. I can make anything look like a decent quarterback. Or if I got to play quarterback, gonna look like a decent quarterback in my system. You got to get a coach like that. Once you get a coach, his system work no matter what. It don't really matter. There's a few coaches that got that ability to do that, but it's a lot of them to do. Like the Chargers, the Bills, the Jaguars with Dougie P, you know, Andy Reid, Bill Belichick. It's a lot of quarterbacks. It's a lot. Cincinnati,
Zach Taylor.
Yeah. It's a lot of places they got like
Pete Carroll. Did you say him already?
Pete Carroll's he a great quarterbacks coach. Pete
Pete
Carroll's such a good coach.
Sean McVay.
Pete Carroll's such a good quarterbacks coach. He had Russell Wilson believing that he was like really cold. And if Russell Wilson would have finished his career in Seattle, he probably would have been like a Hall of Famer type thing. Because he would still have been doing Russ type things, putting up decent numbers, just not going crazy, just let Russ cook. You know what I'm saying? It'd have been shot that. But now it's like let Geno cook. That's what niggas started saying. Like then Geno started Pro Bowler. They wrote me off. Yada. It don't be like Geno didn't fit with them other teams because they wasn't doing what Geno likes to do, and they wasn't doing shit to protect Geno. Just like when Geno went to West Virginia. When Geno went to West Virginia, he had a hell of a run game. They ran that run option. So you had a hell of a spread run game to mask that I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to read coverages, nigga, because we can outrun y'all. So now he's with a team that they got DK Metcalf, who's a physical specimen-ass receiver. Tyler Lockett, who is a speedy, shifty-ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? They got Kenneth Walker, who came in, and now he's fucking a dynamo running back as a rookie. You know what I'm saying? This is not even talking about the run. Chris Carson, now they got room to figure out, like, well, we can get rid of him and then bring something else in and spice this up. You know what I'm saying? Now we can go get a dynamic tight end or something. You know what I'm saying? Like how the Chargers went and got Gerald Everett and shit like that. Like you can just go get a guy that we can bring into our system. Yeah, or you can get some linemen and help Geno we can protect him some more and beef up our line. Or rebeef that defense like you really want to. Get you a new Legion of Boom. Start getting you trade a bunch of them niggas, get you a bunch of draft picks, do like the Chiefs did. You see how we is. We out there. Them niggas said, what rookies? He said, how I feel to be rookies out there playing. He said, nigga, what rookies you talking about? We ain't no motherfucking rookies. We been playing football. The fuck? You mean the NFL? Oh, yeah, this is our first year in the NFL. This ain't our first year playing football.
We've been getting high snaps since, like,
we been doing this shit. Them niggas, then it's just chemistry. When you brought them all, they brought all the niggas in pretty much the same time. So all these niggas is learning the same shit at the same time. And
they was staying after practice with each other, working on the playbook.
All working on all that shit. Working on
terminology.
Nigga, where you gonna nigga make sure you here at this thing? That's how they be working on their double teams. They better than what the Chiefs' other corners was doing. They wasn't comrades. Them niggas is playing as like we're a unit, bro. We're not this. It's not one of us. We don't care about all that damn. That's why they don't be. You don't see them niggas be trying to take on like Travarius Ward used to do stupid shit like I wanna guard fucking Jamar Chase 1-on-1 and shit. It's like nigga, you a good corner, but nigga play the game, bro. Yeah, nigga, you don't want to follow this nigga across the field and have to do all that because they'll get to fucking you up. They'll get to putting this nigga in motion and nigga da and you ain't ready for all that shit coming across the field. The Heat coming off the line fast as hell, nigga. Jordan catching that motherfucker and you can't tackle.
Now we haven't seen a lot of it, but Snead doing that now.
Nah, because we got a lot of because they playing as a team.
Yeah,
they play as a team. They trust each other. You don't got Snead to cover. Snead to cover guy like Snead gonna be back just to cover like AJ Brown, but I already know what's gonna happen. They gonna double team AJ Brown a lot. Yeah. So Devontae Smith gonna eat a lot because Devontae Smith he been killing these niggas that he playing against since he been playing. No, I'm not gonna. We're not gonna sit here. We're not gonna sit here and forget that Devontae Smith won the Heisman against the niggas that's in our secondary. He won a Heisman against them. That's what y'all gotta put into perspective. The niggas that we got on our team, Devontae Smith played against them in college, and he destroyed them.
He didn't play McDuffie, and McDuffie gonna eat his ass.
But nah. We ain't gonna do that now. Cause he definitely gonna eat, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. He probably gonna be the only one to get over 100 yards as a receiver, but they gonna eat. Nah, you gotta be able to like I said, niggas gotta be able to respect offenses. Cause even with all that shit y'all talking about, Jamar Chase had a great game.
You didn't say yards, you didn't say points.
Yeah, it's yards. I ain't gotta say touchdown tubs. He'll probably get a tub if you predicting the receiver get a tub first on Philly. It ain't gonna be AJ Brown because we gonna We're gonna suffocate him.
Because he usually get up.
Dallas Goedert gonna get suffocated. So it's gonna be Devontae Smith 1-on-1, and nobody. You can't cover niggas in the NFL 1-on-1. Not no more. It's not. They not. It's not. You seen MVS? Even our third receiver covering that nigga 1-on-1. He went off for fucking 7 catches for 100 and something.
120 yards.
Fucking Gabriel Davis is and shit. You seen it? Christian Kirk can even fucking become your number one, nigga. Niggas can become your T Higgins and shit. Them niggas will tear you up. Like it ain't no damn drop off from 1 and 2. That shit ain't that. It's just a like Adam Thielen and Justin Jefferson. Adam Thielen's a great receiver. He was the number one like a motherfucker until Justin Jefferson. He's just that much better. It's like nah, nigga. It's not that he sucked. It's that I'm fucking magnificent. You don't understand how good I am.
Can he win you the game though?
Who?
Devontae Smith.
No. It's gonna be a collective. I'm just saying, can he have a good game? I'm not predicting him to win. I'm not predicting him to do it. I'm predicting him to have a good game. That's a whole different thing. Him individually having a good game and his team winning don't have to be, you know what I'm saying? Just like when Terrell Owens had a good game in the Super Bowl. 7 catches for 120-some yards in Tub and all that shit. They didn't win.
He should have had
They didn't
twice as many,
win.
but
But he had a great game.
He should have had more, but I'm going to leave that alone.
He had a great game and he didn't win. Randy Moss in the Super Bowl had a great fucking game.
Should have got that man.
Didn't win.
But I'm going to leave that alone. That was the end. The game is over. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, Randy Moss had a great game in the Super Bowl. Just couldn't pull it out. They couldn't get the defense to stop.
Well, let's talk these NBA trades, man.
Oh yeah, but we got a bunch of he got the NBA. Yeah, LeBron James scored 38. We gotta stop, and we gotta put that into perspective. LeBron James scored 38,000 points. Not only did he score 38,000 points, he did it 38 years after Kareem set the record for scoring 30. You know what I'm saying? After he set the record for winning for the NBA scoring record. LeBron James was born 38 days after, and then 38 years after that, I
thought it was
broke
38
the NBA.
weeks after.
38, yeah, it was 38 weeks. Yeah, 38 weeks after that, LeBron James was born, and then 38 years after that, LeBron James broke the record at the age of 38, and he scored 38 points.
And that's a wild ass fact.
That's a wild ass stat. LeBron just be doing some great shit to the point to where it's just crazy. The shit that he does is crazy at this point. It's like, what can he do? And then how far you think he gonna stretch it out before he just, it's all good. I feel like he should just go to the point to where he don't care about scoring anymore and really just start passing and then chase the passing leader list. Because he ain't never gonna catch Stockton, but he 4th right now, all time in assists.
He ain't catching CP.
I think he above CP.
I could be mistaken.
I think he above CP. He gets past Chris. He gets past Steve Nash.
But no, like you said, it's possible, and he could probably get top.
Yeah, I'm gonna say LeBron 4th all time and if he gets get
top
rebounds,
5.
he already top 10 in rebounds. He probably can get top 5 rebounds if he just focus on rebounding. Just be a stat hunter. If he become a stat hunter, LeBron could probably be top 5 in damn near every statistical category. He could probably even get up there in blocks.
While we talking about legacy, what you think about the trades, man? I think he's trying to make some noise.
Oh man, the NBA is really shaking it up, bro. It started with the Kyrie Irving trade.
Yes.
That's what really threw me off when they traded
weird.
Kyrie Irving for Dorian Finney-Smith and fucking
Dinwiddie.
Yeah, Spencer Dinwiddie, the Brooklyn Nets and Dallas Mavericks trade. That shit was crazy. And then that added a crazy dynamic.
Is above him.
Okay.
By a little less than 1,000, like 900 assists.
Okay.
So it kind of depends on when they retire, basically. But Chris Paul probably trying to.
I don't know. Chris Paul probably trying to catch somebody. He probably trying to be second all time or something. Ain't nobody catching Stockton.
Yeah, no.
Because Stockton, if he do catch Stockton, Chris Paul will have to average he'll have to have a season where he averaged 15 or 17 assists.
How far behind?
It has to be a crazy number like that. Because Stockton averaged
Paul got 11,000.
Stockton averaged 13 assists for his career. 12, 13 assists for his career.
I mean, Stockton had 15,800.
15 to 11, yeah, that's what.
He averaged assists damn near like points, bro. Like he averaged damn near like 12, 13 assists a game, like for a career. He played 19 years. It's hard as fuck, and he played all the games. He didn't like take games off and shit. Like he played all the games. Like these niggas will have to have crazy, ridiculous games, like 20 assists, 30 assist games, and shit like that to catch him, bro. They can't catch him. Even Russell Westbrook with all them triple doubles, you can't catch him. You can't catch Stockton because Stockton he was so cerebral as a player that he knew his job was not to score and it was to get Karl Malone the ball. That's the reason why Karl Malone
he couldn't score like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but that's the reason why Karl Malone was one of the all-time leading scorers because John Stockton was the all-time leading assist guy.
Easy bucket.
Nigga, easy buckets for him. It was like, nah, nigga, they pick and roll was damn near unstoppable.
Till they met this one team.
Yeah, they'll seal y'all. Nah, when they played the Bulls, shit, it went to 6. So you can't count them out.
It's a 7 or 6.
Nah, Jordan ain't never played a game 7.
Not even fun.
That's why he's so revered. Is the GOAT. Never playing a game 7, never having to worry about anything. Yeah, he on a whole nother level. But you see, Kevin Durant got traded too.
Yeah,
he got traded to Phoenix. They traded Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, and like 4 first-round picks to get and Dre Crowder to get Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Durant over there.
That's a shakeup if you call one.
Kyrie in Dallas. They're gonna make a 30 for 30 about that Brooklyn team, man.
They need to, because that shit was a
Kyrie and James and
Ben Simmons and LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin and all them all-stars they brought on that fucking team and didn't do a goddamn thing. Didn't do fucking one, didn't bust a grape. Didn't do shit. Kevin Durant can't lead a fucking team. No damn where. He got to go somewhere where it's already fucking leaders. That's why he going to Phoenix. It's already leaders there. You already got Devin Booker. You already got Chris Paul. You already got leaders there. You don't have to lead the team. You just got to come and play basketball. And you are an incredible improvement. Yeah, you're an incredible basketball player. And you're an incredible improvement over Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, even combined.
Yep.
You combined are way better than both of them on every given night. These niggas could disappear on any given night. You will never disappear. And you give us that oomph to beat them other teams that we can't beat. Them other teams that we know we can't beat in the West. Like motherfucking Golden State and LeBron and them. Because LeBron and them, they deadly now. They got D'Angelo Russell and Jared Vanderbilt and Malik Beasley and Rui Hachimura and they Mo Bamba just recently because they traded Patrick Beverly for Mo Bamba.
Yeah.
So and they got the Dennis Schroeder trade earlier. So they was on some. They've been on some shit all year, man. I feel like they can't. I feel like they on the path too. And if Anthony Davis can stay healthy, man, I don't see even Phoenix. I see Phoenix and LA making it close, but I don't see Phoenix taking LA in over Western Conference Final.
You taking AD or you taking AD?
Nah, nigga, I'm taking the Lakers because they already got chemistry with their stars, and they 2 stars that got chemistry gonna have more chemistry than KD and KD, Booker, and Chris Paul. Nigga, that's a lot of ball share, nigga. That's a lot of sharing the ball. Them niggas got niggas that don't need the ball. They got a D'Angelo Russell who can just catch and then shoot that motherfucker now. Or he can run the pick and roll with AD and actually be a bigger threat. So teams can't sag off and, you know what I'm saying, he creates space for Anthony Davis to be able to create on the inside and LeBron to create on the inside. When you got a Patrick Beverly and a Russell Westbrook out there, these niggas aren't the best three-point shooters, bro. So teams can cheat and hold, you know what I'm saying, double team LeBron when he trying to get to the lane. Because they could sag off of you because you know LeBron ain't going to pass to you because passing to you on a late shot is a bad is the bad basketball player. LeBron don't make bad basketball plays. He gonna make the best one every time. So you just gotta figure out if you play against LeBron, what's the best basketball play on every play, every possession, because that's the play that he gonna make. So no matter what the fuck going on, even if you know he'll drive and do all, if you know the best basketball play is this nigga sitting over here in the corner, wide open, just chilling, that's where the attention needs to go. He gonna draw attention to himself and then swing it over there to him, and then he's gonna be the best play. Then he's gonna be like, oh my god, how did he see? Because you didn't understand what the best basketball play was coming down the court. Because LeBron playing cerebral like that. And I've just heard that, and I've only gone off that because I've heard the interviews of players that played with him and how he talked. Like even like Iman Shumpert and Carmelo and D Wade and
he shows you in press conferences when he'll run you back the whole play.
Yeah.
Play by play.
Yeah, he can run. He can like do whole real time, whole game plays and shit.
We lost.
Yeah, they be losing game. They gonna lose hella games, man. Lakers not a good team. They're not a good team. Like they got good players, but they're not a good team.
We'll see when I'm about to say we just got them, so we'll give it a few games.
Because LeBron's too old to
carry it.
He's too old to carry y'all. So it really takes somebody else. The second and third niggas really got to be the 1 and 2 niggas, and LeBron got to be the third nigga. If LeBron's your third option, then you got an excellent team.
That's what they try, at least to the playoffs.
But if LeBron's your first option in this 20th year, nigga, it's too tough.
He's like, if these niggas can just,
even if he's your second option in that year, it's too tough. Nigga, like, smoke that shit.
He's like, nigga,
fire this shit up.
He's like, nigga, if you niggas just help me, nigga, I just score like 25, 27 a game, nigga. And then when we get to the playoffs, then I give you like 30 plus, nigga. We gonna get a chip.
But yeah,
I would like them to get them 2 more.
The NBA gonna be wild, bro. It's gonna be wild. I want to see what else happens with a lot of these other trades. Cause I heard Jay Crowder went to Milwaukee after he left Brooklyn.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So I heard it's a lot of shit going on in the NBA. I want to see what else unfolds and shit. Like I said, we got to do another Hits on Sports.
Yes, sir.
But Ja Morant also got in trouble in recent news, fucking pointing the laser beam that the security said they believe was attached to a gun at the Pacers staff and shit after the Pacers got into it at the game the other day. And just like Unc said, Uncle Shay, just like he said, man, you are a $200 million basketball player. You are not a thug. You are not a gangster. You have no reason to be doing all that fucking fuckery. You have no reason to be involved with all that bullshit. You done got your boy banned from games. And if I'm your boy, I kind of want some money, nigga. You gonna have to give me some bans, nigga. I done did this fuck shit, got banned from all these games. I wanted to go to them games, nigga. Shit, I can't go to no playoff games. I can't go to nothing. All because you wanted to do this wild shit. I mean, nigga. And me being your friends, we should be smarter in telling you, like, bro, we ain't got to be on that. These niggas not even tough. Because I'm telling him, like, even if we are tough niggas, I'm telling him, like, if we tough niggas, then they not really tough niggas. So we don't got to do no tough shit to niggas that's not really tough. So it ain't going to mean nothing, bro. We don't need to do all that. We cool, bro. We can just be cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get you in trouble. I don't want us to get involved in no dumb shit. We cool, bro. We getting this paper. Don't worry about that shit. It's the easiest bag we gonna ever get, bro. You hooping. And we just can chill and just make money for you. While you doing all the hooping, we just thinking of how to make your money grow. You just can focus on basketball, my nigga. But yeah, man. How you feel about John Morant?
I definitely was definitely thinking it was unnecessary for him to choose to do that. Like, I understand you clash and shit or whatnot with people, shit happens, but how you handle it matters too. And even if it was serious, like sometimes shit happens on the court or in between shit and you gotta see it in. But I can see you in the bottom. We're gonna do that. We ain't gotta do all that extra shit.
Yeah.
Or if it's like a player, we can do a charity boxing match. We can do it, right?
Yeah, then like Le'Veon Bell and Andrew Peterson, knock your ass
Exactly.
out.
You hear me?
Then see if you're really about that life that you're talking about. We can we can make money for the kids and I can beat your ass. Be a positive out of something that was negative. But yeah, man, this has been the episode of Hits Blunt Sports. We'll be back to y'all after the Super Bowl and give y'all some more updates. And some more NFL updates. And some NBA updates after these trades and after the All-Star game. We got a lot of shit coming. So Hits Blunt Sports is about to be rolling. So if you into sports, if you love sports and you like this is something that you like, share, comment, leave it in the you know what I'm saying? Give us a, you know what I'm saying, supporting us. That's the way we know that this is something that you guys like. And this is something that you guys want to hear. Because we love doing this and we love y'all. His Blunt Sports. We out, baby.